What's good, YouTube? In the next video on the channel, we're actually going back to PlateUP for another automation video. This time we're doing it a bit different. So there are mods now because of the Steam Workshop, and we're actually doing a modded meal. This is sushi and how you automate it. Let's get into this. Before we get any further into the video, don't forget to like this video, please, because it really helps with that YouTube algorithm. It helps people to find my videos. Don't forget to comment down below as well. Comments help with the algorithm, and it also helps me to understand what you guys want to see. Don't forget to subscribe because we're really trying to grow. We're hoping to get to the first 1,000 subs by the end of this year. Don't forget to turn on those notifications as well because you'll get notified of all of my uploads and my live streams when I go live. And don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, but let's get back into the video. So I'm joined by my good friend Lethal. Say hello, bro.
Hello. Hello.
So we've just been here playing PlateUP and we designed an automation system for sushi. Are you ready to get into this, bro?
Yeah, let's do this.
So of course, for those of you who want to know how to automate sushi, don't forget to follow along. So we're going to start off with the woks. Now, automating woks is a little bit of a task because you need to be able to fully automate the system if you want it to be obviously fully automated. So, in order to do this, we're going to be using the spawn items menu, which is another mod you can get to spawn items in by just typing them in and clicking on them. So, we're going to start this off by getting some grabbers. If you would like to place that to my friend.
Plus?
So, of course, we're going to be using that to pull downwards onto a safety hob.
We don't want them burns.
We do not want them burns. Safety hobs are also great for this because a lot of the stuff just does not take too long to cook. And because obviously safety hobs are the slower hobs because they don't burn at all, it's just nice for you to be able to get the system done. So next we're going to want a smart grabber.
Yep.
So we can go ahead and smart grab the rice off of this machine.
Which we'll keep over here for now.
Which we will, because we're going to go into practice mode. And we're going to go ahead and teach that smart grabber to grab rice from there.
I was gonna say, we haven't done that yet.
I know. Don't worry, I know. We will be now.
Yeah. Because
now we're moving on to the rice part of the automation. Don't worry, we will automate woks going back to the wok stand. We'll do that in a minute. So we're going to want to go ahead and get another grabber. What are we using this grabber for?
We're going to be using this to grab out the rice.
Booyah. Now, this is an automated system we dubbed Combiner Heaven.
Yeah. You're going to need a copying desk for this.
You will 100% need a copying desk because I guarantee that you are never going to get this many combiners in a standard run.
You'll see the lucky.
No one's that lucky. No one's that lucky. Okay, so now we're actually going through the rice portion because what's going to happen is the grabber's going to pull from the rice onto this combiner and then it's going to combine from here into the wok on the safety hob, which is then going to get cooked and pulled this way, if you're following. Next, we're going to actually start automating the nori here because we want the system started. So, we're going to want another grabber.
Oh, we're gonna place this.
And why do all my items keep spawning on you?
Because I'm special. That's why. No more questions.
Why? I mean, sure, we'll roll with it. Why not?
So we've got this, so we can cook the seaweed.
Yes, we need to cook the seaweed because you have to cook it first, which is weird because I don't think a lot of sushi places don't use cooked seaweed, but
no,
yeah, it's whatever. All right. To continue the system, we're actually going to start with the next part of the automation process. Thank you for that counter, because the counter is going to come into play right here, because we need an area after the seaweed's been cooked to grab from. We're also going to have to grab from the wok as we've already started, and we're going to use combiners to combine everything onto this counter, because we kind of need to. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another grabber to grab from the cooked seaweed. I mean, you might as well do all the placements, because the stuff keeps spawning on you, so...
That's fair. And also we need that rotating.
We do,
grabber.
I know. So we're going to need a rotating grabber as well. Now, the reason we're doing this is because we kind of have to. So we need one seaweed to pull downwards onto this combiner, and then we need the other one to corner grab from here onto the counter. Otherwise, it's not going to start combining because there'll be nothing on this counter to combine with. So in this instance, we're going to need that rotating grabber.
Do it.
Which we're then going to have to... Nope, that's it. Then we're going to need to turn it as well, so we're going to need to enter practice mode very quickly.
That way.
And then we'll leave practice mode. And that's going to allow us to then... Oh, we need to turn that. There we go. Oh, no. Oh my god.
I'll let you do it.
There we go. So now the seaweed's going to get grabbed onto here and then immediately onto this, which it'll then grab a second, which will cause a clog. But then as the third one comes down onto the combiner, it's going to combine onto this counter.
It is very nice to watch.
So, of course, it is very nice. This machine is so satisfying. The best automation that we've done so far.
Yeah.
Because, little sidebar, a lot of the automation I've done hasn't just been me, it's been with my friend Lethal. We come up with these together, generally, so...
It's fun. Fun little...
It's a fun little friendship thing. I recommend it for friends.
Right. So that should now work and create everything we need.
So, if we quickly go into practice mode, we'll show off what it's doing so far. So, this should automate the process of seaweed and rice being combined. So, like I said, that will combine up. Boom. So now we're actually going to focus on the wok automation part of the system, because we want to get those off of there. So for that, we're going to need a smart grabber to grab specifically the wok, because we don't want it to grab it with the rice in.
Otherwise we're going to have issues.
Otherwise we're going to have major issues of food just not being cooked.
We'll get the rest of it in place.
Yeah, we will. So next we're going to need another grabber, because we need to grab from this smart grabber to go upwards. So there you go.
Make sure corner smart grabber.
And then we're going to want a couple of conveyors.
1, 2.
And then we're going to need a corner grabber for the end, so that we can then grab back into the wok station. So we'll enter practice mode very quickly.
But looks nicer.
It does look way nicer.
You can just use a conveyor here, but
yeah.
You know. And that, you just need to teach a wok, which I didn't grab.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. Whoops.
We'll just have to wait for that to be emptied and then teach it. Yep. There you go.
There we go. Okay. A little bit of fusion confusion there, it's fine. Okay, so now, if we go back into practice mode, this should be this part of the system completely automated. We're still not done, because Sushi has more ingredients.
Yes.
But this should be this portion of the system completely automated.
The system by the end is quite big, but it's very smooth looking.
It is very smooth looking. And we, again, being able to just automate the wok process alone is helpful.
Like, yeah, this as well. Just, oh, so nice. Here, have some sushi.
Well, that's not really sushi, is it? It's cooked seaweed and cooked rice.
Alright.
Okay, so for the next part of the system, we're going to start with the avocados and the fish, because these are two more ingredients that we are going to need. And we're going to place both right here, so right beneath these two combiners. Next, we're going to want to get a smart grabber, and this is going to grab the cooked rice and cooked seaweed combined from that counter, which we're going to need to enter practice mode to do. Now, the reason we're grabbing downwards is because we can grab from here and go down, and then we can set up more automation to automate the cutting and combining process of these two ingredients as well.
So we grab that.
And to exit practice mode. So now we have that. Then we're going to want to go ahead and get two corner grabbers. I'll take one, you take the other.
Yep.
I'm going to want to go here. And then we'll build the rest of the system for... Wait, yeah, we can't,
yeah,
can we?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, I can't, can I? Because I'm in the corner.
You'll be right.
Okay. So, next...
Yeah, you are right. You are right.
I was about to say, yeah, like what?
That was on me.
It's okay, don't worry, it's fine. Okay, next, we're going to need two mixers, but these are special mixers. We're going to need conveyor mixers.
Not used very often, but...
No, but I like using conveyor mixers because they're interesting.
Handy.
So you want to make sure that your conveyor arrows are pointing on from fish to the left and from avocado to the right, because obviously we want to convey them to the center.
And then we can continue with our combiner heaven.
And we can, because more combiners are being added into the sea of combiners. There's a lot of combiners in this automation, and I love it, because combiners are cool. Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, combiners are very nice to use.
So obviously you want to make sure that the arrows and the combiners are pointed towards the center as well. And then we're going to need one more counter.
Which we can't get to now.
No, we'll just gen one in.
Yeah.
We kind of forgot to account for that, but it's fine. So now, the process of the automation of combining everything should be working. So all that stuff before is going to come down onto the cooked seaweed, onto that grabber, and then all of this stuff is being conveyed into the mixers, which then will all get combined on this countertop right here. And voila! So there's that portion. But now there's more to do, because we want to fully automate this system. So, we're going to need another smart grabber. When we said this machine was huge, we're not kidding. It has to be. We cannot condense it anymore.
No, it's
Like,
not.
there's just no way. Then we're going to need another grabber. This can be just a regular grabber.
Yep.
You want to place it there, underneath that combiner. We'll put this in place in a minute. We don't need to do it right now.
Yeah, we can teach it when we're showing it off again.
Yeah. And then we can get a rapid mixer,
For speed.
which we're going to use to rapid mix the sushi up to get it outwards. And then finally, for the final portion of the machine, haha, pun intended, get it? Because we're going to be using a portioner. So the portioner is going to take from this mixer onto here. It's going to portion out each individual piece of sushi. And then finally, we'll get one more grabber. And then finally, a frozen prep station. And that is the machine 100% automated.
Once we get that smart grabber.
Once we get that smart grabber in place. So we just need to wait for the whole combined unit here to go on, and then we can place that on the smart grabber.
This looks so good.
It does look so good. This is like the most satisfying automation we've done.
Oh.
Well, that was,
Luckily, it's a fast machine.
luckily, it's a fast machine. Right, leave practice mode a minute.
Yeah.
And then we can show you the full machine in swing.
That should now work.
And that should now be a fully automated sushi machine. And the cool thing is, it's a very fast machine, even though we're using smart hobs, because they're just, or safety hobs even, just because they don't burn, and stuff cooks fast anyway.
Sushi is a very fast cook, luckily.
It is. And passing it through, it's a big fat pile of easy clap. And there you go. Then you can serve the sushi.
Ta-da!
Yay! So let me know what you guys think of this automation in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button because it really does help with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those notifications to be notified of all uploads and live streams. And don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.